Hey Fusion family, we are back at it again, and today we're going to be making some absolutely awesome Jamaican Ackee and Saltfish. I'm here for it. Let's get right into it. And if you know Jamaican national dish, you have to soak your codfish. Yes, codfish can be very salty, so we're going to rinse, we're going to soak, and we are going to boil our codfish. So our water is ready, and we're gonna go ahead and add that codfish. If the codfish is extra salty, you can boil it twice and drain it. But I like a little saltiness in my codfish, so we're gonna drain, wash, rinse, drain, and then we're gonna boil our codfish. And that pop is bubbling. Now, so I've boiled my codfish, I've rinsed it, I've drained it, and I've picked it up into small pieces and remove the bones. Who wants to bother with the bones when they're enjoying this delicious ackee and saltfish fusion style, of course? Now, with this delicious ackee and saltfish, we're gonna be making some fried plantains. So we're gonna fry our plantains and get it out the way before we go ahead and saute the delicious vegetables we're gonna be using in this delicious ackee and saltfish. Let's give a hand raise for those who like fried plantains. Fried plantains go with just about everything. So we're gonna have some fried plantains, and then we're gonna move right into prepping our vegetables for making this delicious ackee and saltfish. If you can get fresh ackee in your neck of the hood, hands down to you. I'm going to be using some canned ackee, and that's as best as it gets unless I go to Jamaica. So we're removing the plantain from our hot oil, and we are going to get our vegetables ready. So now I've added some yellow and red onions. I'm working with what's in the house. You can just use yellow onions if you want. And then we're going to add some fresh red and green bell peppers. You can add yellow bell peppers to this dish. It's going to be so colorful. We're going to add some chopped garlic. And if you have some allspice pimento grains, you can actually add them at this point if you have any. Add some fresh scallions, or what they call green onions, and we're going to give this a nice saute for about 10 or so minutes until everything is nicely caramelized. See, everything is caramelized, and we're getting ready to add. Now we're adding some chopped tomatoes. And don't forget the scotch bonnet. But if you don't have scotch bonnet, use your habanero peppers, use your Caribbean fusion tamarind chutney simmering pepper sauce. It adds such a bold body of flavor, or the pepper pot hot sauce. Either one will do. But today we're using a little bit of scotch bonnet peppers. Now at this point we have our delicious codfish that's ready to go, and we are going to work that in with the rest of the vegetables, guys. I wish you had smell-o-vision because it's smelling so good right now. Let's go ahead and add our delicious ackee, and we're going to give it a nice stir. Now let's go ahead and make this purely gourmet with the Caribbean fusion sauces and spices seasoning blend. We're going to be adding our spice fish fry and seafood season, and I'm adding the equivalent of around a teaspoon and a half. You can always season to taste. And then I'm adding the I Revive Salt Free Connect collection from Caribbean Fusion. This blend is so awesome. It's even awesome in rice. So if you're watching your salt, or you just want to have control over your salt, that salt-free I Revive collection is phenomenal. And then we're going in with the Spice It Right all-purpose season, and then we're adding probably another teaspoon and a half. You can always season to taste, add a little bit more, a little bit less if you want. Add a little turmeric and black pepper. Add a little black pepper and give it a nice stir. Isn't that looking good? Isn't that colorful? Aren't we eating like the rainbow? And then we're eating gourmet. And of course, it's fusion style. Let's add a little fresh thyme, and we're going to be adding a little bit of ketchup. Give it a nice stir, simmer it for another 10 minutes, and we are good to go. What are you guys going to pair your ackee and saltfish up with? Perhaps some bami, perhaps some breadfruit, perhaps some yams, perhaps some sweet potatoes, perhaps some bread. Either way, it is all good. And there you have it, guys. Yum, yum, yum. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, it is a pleasure having you here. Bye. Yum, yum, yum.